Hi there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Hopefully, you can hear me, and I wish you all a very happy weekend. Today is Friday. Friday is Bangladesh's weekend. Usually, typically, overseas we saw Saturday and Sundays are your typical weekends, but we roll differently. So hopefully, you're doing good. I woke up around 2 hours back. I had my morning coffee, just for a good kickstart to the day and opening up my nose and voice. I'm a little bit sick, but I'm recovering slowly. But the antibiotics a little bit kicking in, and it's making me keeping a little bit weak. So keep me in your prayers so I fully recover soon. The weather is really horrible. Just yesterday it rained nicely. Very nice storm and cool breeze with nice rain. Everything was very beautiful. So let me talk about a fragrance today. It's from House of YSL Kouros line. As you can see in front of me, it's kind of like a rare bottle, and this is called Kouros EDT Energizing EDT Tonique. This is a 2011 release. My bottle is 2012 batch, so I think they just produced it for 2 years. It's limited time release. You won't find these fragrances anymore, I think, maybe on eBay or something, but YSL counters, you won't find these. And this is obviously flanker to original Kouros. I have my Kouros line up here. And I had one more bottle which I sold off, I reviewed. I should have had it actually, should have kept it. This is called Kouros EDT Summer Fragrance. Okay, so this was a 2020 release. A beautiful bottle that was. So these are meant for summer, okay? Especially these three are different stories. Kouros Silver you can wear a little bit in summer. I reviewed it. Check it out. Original Kouros, you guys know it's a beastly discontinued fragrance. It's a beastly dirty and clean fragrance, floral, animalic fragrance. And then Kouros body is a sweeter, medicinal, kind of like, I forgot, is it cypress or what note it was in there? Very sweet perfume. So these two are less talked about. Kouros is talked about a lot, love it or hate it fragrance, but this overall line from YSL does not get as much attention as YSL Y, for example, or YSL La Nuit de l'Homme, or what's the other one? There are a few YSL fragrances. People, don't talk about this line no more. And this actually was cheaper line than rest of them. So we'll talk about this, okay? So I picked it up, and I'm keeping one bottle. I bought like, I think, two bottles. Yeah, I sold one off, and I'm keeping this perhaps for my pleasure and usage. This is very much a fresh version of Kouros. We'll see what you get. So as I was telling you, these fragrances are like limited time release. There was another release from 2014, or I don't remember. There are two versions of this, okay? And I saw my man Chad, a gentleman's journey. He reviewed this long time back, like 6, 7, 8 years back, from his balcony of his Canadian apartment, and that was a beautiful review. He was very young then. So I had this in my mind, so let's see what you get. So this is the box, very beautiful box here. Nice little artwork on the box, and this is 100 ml EDT concentration. There's the writings in all blue and everything. It says YSL. Nowadays, I don't know how much these are worth, but these fragrances, I think back in the days used to be like $45 or something. So maybe for vintage purpose, this will go up, okay? And I will think original Kouros you should always keep in your collection, even if it's not the vintage version like metal up and down. That's not the version. I have a more modern version, lasts like long time. So let's show you the presentation on this, then we'll talk about the smell. So this is how the bottle looks. Transparent, slightly blue juice. I think it used to be brighter blue like Nautica's Voyage at the back, but I think over the years it got a little bit like grayish blue, okay? So really nice bottle, beautiful glass. These are all glass but painted. This is not painted, and it has built-in atomizer. Works really fine. I show you on my arm. Okay, works really good. Okay, so let that settle down on my skin. Okay, it is watery right now, and let me tell you what Kouros is all about, if by any chance you do not know. So if you're in fragrance game, you will know fragrance names like Ted Lapidus Purom, Balenciaga Purom, YSL Kouros, and you know Chanel's Antaeus, or something like Givenchy's Gentleman, or Hugo Boss #1. If you know these names, Bogart Purom, or these names, you know those are the OG powerhouse fragrances, right? And when I say OG powerhouse, that means something very strong, masculine, and not for typical like wearers who wear kind of like a citrusy safe perfume. These are not safe fragrances. Kouros, it's the real king in community. For alternative community, we call this the king, not Aventus. And we have debates and doubts, but I don't have doubts. But this is for me the king of the game. because it's so beastly. It's so much present out there. It not begs for attention, but it destroys everybody's fragrance like Shura. This one, there's a skanky vibe to it. People call it urinal cake kind of smell, and a pissy smell, or something like a civet. But there's a two aspect of the perfume. It's like fresh and also dirty. I get mostly, for me, it's like powdery dry down with the florals, which is beautiful. I wear this with a lot of confidence, in the winter. In summertime, I don't dare touch this. But the ladies over 30 or 40, they dig this, okay? They look at you and with your confidence that it just makes you like, grows hair on your chest. There's this, I forgot his channel name, but there's this Mitchum, I forgot his name. He was smoking casually and reviewing this. That was the best Kouros review ever. Nice little music at the background. So this one I wear with confidence. If you do not know how to wear Kouros, Kouros will wear you, okay? This is not for everybody, for sure. Other two, Kouros Silver and Body, these are not also the vintage version. The body used to have this base here, like Givenchy Play Intense. This is my newer bottle, but these are all, I think, taken down. Sorry. So compared to Kouros, what you get. So thing is, let's look at this way. If you have been a fan of Kouros, you will love this, okay? In summer, this is a summer edition of this. And even if you are not big fan of Kouros, you may still try it, because this is much more toned down, much more given, so much more like a nice dress up or easygoing vibe. So either way, people can look into this if you find it somewhere. If you find this somewhere, pick it up, keep it. Even if you don't like it, and sell it for a good price. So it's a win-win situation. So it opens up, it's a freshness, okay? I'll tell you the nose breakdown from this, where let me check, I opened it yesterday. Kouros Tonique, yes, Tonic summer, I think this one, I guess, not 24. Oh man, okay, anyway, so I was telling you this was, let me show you one thing. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, sorry, I did not open the Fragrantica site, but I was just losing track. If you see on Fragrantica, these are the notes breakdown: bergamot, Amalfi lemon, seawater, incense, woodsy notes, and patchouli. Doesn't have nearly as much notes as Kouros. Kouros is very complex perfume, and if you see this picture, they have tons of flankers of Kouros summer edition, Kouros itself. So there are many. Okay, summer edition, this and that. Perhaps they will, like look the same, but they'll be different here and there, tweak here and there. So there are a lot of options for you to pick up, and the prices on these are crazy, man. 189, 140, 179, depending on which flanker you get. So crazy pricing. Of course, these are for fan base, and it says similar to something like Ted Lapida's Sport. I'm looking for this perfume. So let me tell you what you get from this. This one, it's for me very beautiful, very beautiful. A lot of lemon, a lot of citrus, a lot of sea accords, a little bit of violet leaves, and this is not as powdery. It's a very nice cologne tonic vibe. That's the name is really right. If you know some of the YSL cologne like Sport, like YSL L'Homme Sport or Tonic, this gives me the same vibe. And if you could not bear to wear this or thought of it, you would really be happy with it. It does not have the skank or the butt smell that you get from, I say the butt smell, like a civet or something like not nice way. It definitely has the animalic side. This one, it's so much more soothing. But let me tell you the negative. First of all, if you are not a fan of Kouros, I mean, if you do not like the scent profile even one bit, don't try this, okay? Why? Because it will hold some like properties of Kouros, which has the masculinity, which still has the animalic vibe, but it's so much smoother, right? Sipping onto that coffee, already got cold, but anyway, this will have sea accords, fresh floral to my nose. I do not get so much of smoke or maybe there's a little bit of not little, a lot of patchouli, like greenness of it. So it's not a medicinal perfume, but it's a very soothing, relaxing. Let's say something nowadays you make Givenchy Gentleman Cologne, Guerlain Low Medial Cologne. Those are sweeter, nuttier, citrusy, iris, apologetic in a way. Those are more easygoing. Those are safe. You smell those, like, oh, those are nice. This perhaps is a fragrance back in the days, 2011, those era, 10, 20 years back, sorry, 10, 15 years back. Maybe doctors were wearing this. Okay, I imagine a teacher would wear this, and longevity is pretty solid. It's not as good as Kouros. Definitely, this is going to be like a 15-20 hours. You're looking at other two are also 10 hours plus. This you look at 5 to 6 decent hours. Okay, and what I mean by 5 to 6 decent hours, it will last. The projection will be not so much. It stays close to your aura, like within yourself. So when you move around, a little bit of breeze, open air, people will smell you. It's very breezy, airy. The idea of Kouros Silver was like that. It's like a valley, cool breeze. I saw one review talking about it. This and Yakman Red. Love that guy. So this, like, that idea of it is sweeter, but it's kind of like a cool breeze with sweetness through the valley. Okay, over the Nile or something like it. This one, it's oceanic. It's definitely a sea vibe. It definitely reminds me of something like Bulgari Aquamarine or Aqua Atlantic, or something of that nature. So this is different in many ways from original Kouros. It definitely slashes that, those civet sack. So I don't get any sting from it. It's nice, kind of like this color is there, like the blanche, kind of like a white feel with a white shirt. It has that vibe, but mostly the juice color describes the fragrance well. So it's very wearable, bearable, summer wearable. A great choice if you're looking to wear something different than Aventus, Pseudonym, tired of all the DNA of Acqua di Gio. This is a nice change of pace. Really like it. Very masculine, very fresh. I think real ladies who appreciate masculine fragrances, they would like it. But if you're from that Armani Stronger with You, or something of sweet nature, I don't know, Parfum de Marly, Leighton and all that, this is not going to be perhaps for you. This is good for summer, I would imagine, spring, and early days of fall, like the morning wear, like go for morning jog or something. 2-3 good hours for winter, it will perform. So this is definitely interesting fragrance. Is it worth the $150 mark? Perhaps not. Okay, I would say 60-65 bucks would be a great price for this if you can get. If you can get cheaper, great. So I really like the box, I really like the bottle, I like the transparency about them, and I like the fragrance. Great performer, great versatility. You can wear this for work, professional, even gym, man. I would say you can wear this in gym. Just do not go mad 20 sprays. Okay, that will be not fun. That will not be respect. Okay, so this is definitely not pretty cousin. I would say this is a more, and the movie. I know how to describe this fragrance. No, it's not working. Sorry. An officer and a gentleman. I think that's the fragrance. That's the movie of Richard Gere. I think he was army officer or navy officer rather. I watched the movie long time back. This is the smell. Okay, if you know that dude in that movie with that white uniform, this for navy people, man. I mean, officers, salute to you. This is the kind of fragrance. There you go, Richard Gere in a bottle. So overall, rating for this fragrance, I'll rate it 8.5, man. Great fragrance, great summer wearable perfume, and if you should look at these ones, these are very daring fragrances. Okay, especially this and this. But you should sample these, and if you ever want to collect a bottle. Now the price on these, especially Kouros, is going high. Used to be 45 bucks. Now I am seeing $75 plus because it's getting rarer. You just can keep it, maybe 20 years from now you like it, but this is one of the most polarizing and infamous fragrance in the fragrance community. Check it out, Kouros EDT Tonique 2011, 8.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. I think I'll go upload this, and have a very nice day and weekend. Stay safe. I pray for you and your family. Take care. Bye bye.